The Dearborn Heights City Libraries present 5 to 10 crafting series with Eileen and Venus.
Hello, I'm Eileen.
Hi, I'm Miss Venus.
Crafts are for elementary children, but all ages are welcome.
Each month we will be doing a craft video.
Crafts will be available for a limited time for pickup at Dearborn Heights City Libraries and, when possible,
as a download on our website.
Now, let's get crafting.
Welcome to 5 to 10 Crafting. This month's craft is Ahoy Matey boat craft. You can pick up this craft for a limited time at the Dearborn Heights City Libraries.
Let's get started with our craft for today. You have an instruction sheet with a couple sails, and you have an outline of a boat. For this craft, you will need scissors, some crayons if you want to decorate your sails, and a glue stick.
If you didn't make it to the Dearborn Heights City Libraries to get your kit, you can use things from around your house. Scissors, pen, crayon, glue, ruler, construction paper, or anything else around the house.
So let's get started by cutting out our boat. The easiest way to do that is to cut around the whole outline of the boat. And then we're going to go back in and we're going to cut a few lines so that we can do our folding. So take your time cutting. There's no hurry to do it at home. It should be fairly easy to cut straight lines. I know you can do it. All right. Okay, now that we have our boat cut out, there's a couple other cuts we need to make. Everywhere it says cut line and there's an arrow, we're going to cut that line, but only up till we meet another line. So right here, right to there. And that gives us a flap to fold. And it's going to be the same here. Look for where it says cut line and it has an arrow. That will tell you exactly where to cut. One more. There's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of those lines you cut.
So I'm looking at a template online of a boat that I found, and I am trying to map it out, putting lines in here and there. The side is about 1 inch. Just trying to figure out where the next line should go. It's not easy doing this freehand by looking on another image online. Now I'm putting in the insides. Making the lines for that are going to need to be cut. Drawing the first half of the bow. And put a little extra pressure on the pen for all of these lines, and you'll see why later. Now I'm trying to figure out how to do the top part of the bow. This side's easy. It was this side that was very hard to figure out. Once I got the one edge on the first line, then it made it slightly easier. And if you see, it looks a lot like Miss Eileen's. Now time to draw in the lines that I'm going to need to paste to. So I cut the lines that would need to be folded and glued to the other parts to keep the boat together. And now I'm folding it all in, prepping it to be glued together for the next step.
Now we're going to start doing some folding. We're going to fold along these lines where they have dots. So we're going to fold that in and get a nice straight line all the way across, just like that. And then this little flap, that's going to fold too. And the same on this side. I know you can do this. And if you need help, you can ask mom or dad. I'm sure they'll help you. We're going to do the same over here. All right, got a couple more folds here. That one. And this one up here. And of course, don't forget that small one right there. Oh, and we got one right at the back of the boat. Okay, now that we have our boat all cut out and all the folds in, we're going to start gluing. So get our glue out. Okay, we're going to put that fold up like that. So that means we need glue on this fold right here, this little square. And so when we put it up, we can glue it. And that'll keep our side up. Same thing here. That goes this way. So that means on this flap, we need some glue. Let's move this out of our way so we don't get glue on that. And fold it up. And glue it. And there's the back of our boat. On this little flap here, we're going to do that. And then we're going to fold that up just like that and glue it. Here's another little flap. Fold that up. That. There's the point of our boat. We have one more flap right here. That's going to be a little hard to get at, but I bet you can do that. Now we have our little boat.
Here's my boat all put together. This is the paper I'm using for the sail. Just fold it over. Even it out. Now curve both sides.
And bring our sails in. And all the instructions are here. So we need to cut the sails out. So let's do that. These are a little harder to cut because they're curved. I bet you can do that. Just follow those lines. All right. So we got our two sails cut out.
Now, glue parts of the one side of the sail. Put the crayon in the center. And connect. Or rather, glue down the two flaps. Oops, dropped the crayon. Put some glue in the bottom of the boat. A lot of glue. A lot of glue. Try and get that excess glue on the bottom of the crayon. Get a lot of glue on the bottom of that crayon. And put in the bottom of the boat. Make sure you put away your glue with the lid on it so it doesn't dry out. And my sail version just requires to be slipped over the crayon. As you can see. Not that easy. But my version of the sail right here. And here's my boat with the sail on it.
Now you can decorate these if you want, and you could have did it while it was still on the paper, but what I do is once I cut it out, I think I'm going to put them together this way and glue them together. So I'm going to color the side that I don't see the black marks on. So I'm going to take some of my crayons. Now you can leave them white if you want, but I like the idea of coloring it. And if you don't want to color in your table, here's a secret. Put it on top of another piece of paper. So when you color it, if you go out of line, it's not on mom's table. I'm gonna color it. I'm gonna put red. You don't have to color it. You can do it any way you want. I like a colorful sail. Let's get some orange. What's your favorite color? I've got all kinds of favorite. I think I'm gonna have some green down here. And this blue is my favorite color. I'm gonna put that down the bottom. So I've got one sail and it's nice and colorful. But what about the other one? Do I want to do the same kind? Or maybe when you sail it from the other side, it's a different color. So maybe I'll start with the blue and then do orange. Put some green and with the purple. So you color it any way you want. Okay, now that we got that, in your kit, you should have had a crayon. And that crayon is what is going to hold the sail up. So let's get our boat and our 2/2 of our sail, and we'll get rid of our scrap paper. All right. So what we're going to do is get our glue back. And I'm going to put lots of glue on the bottom of my sail, my crayon. Lots of glue, lots of it. So it's very sticky. Right in the middle of the boat, I'm even going to put some in there. So then I can stick my crayon here. And that's where it's going to go. I'm going to take my sails and don't do the color side. Make sure you put the glue on the side you did color. Lots and lots of glue on that. And I'm not going to glue it way down here, but I'm going to glue it up so that it's only on half of the crayon. See how I only got half the crayon? And then I'm going to put glue on this one. And I'm going to turn the boat so it's this way. And I'm going to glue that and try to get it even. And there's the other side of my sail. I'm going to get it real tight around my crayon here. And make sure you got lots of glue there. And you may have to let it dry a little bit before you can play with it, because otherwise your crayon will fall over. There is my sailboat. Pretty nice sailboat. And I love the colors of it. But like I said, you can leave your sails white if you want, or maybe you can draw a picture on it. Okay. Well, you have fun doing your sailboat.
Enjoyed what you saw here? Subscribe to the Dearborn Heights Library channel on YouTube and be notified when there's a new episode.
Did you know that with your Dearborn Heights Library card, you can borrow ebooks, e-audiobooks, stream thousands of hours of music, and even movies? You can download apps for your devices or visit our website on a computer.
Last blurb, we promise. Stay connected with us at dhcl.mishlibrary.org and on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Thanks for tuning in.